aiman a articular acercamento novo para ilustrar de manejo preferencial na favor de esun que paga impuesto. A antecipar riba e lei nan aqui e ta executanan tanteng nan takana nan caminho para Estado. Diferente de lei nan aqui já acaba em processo. Ta trata de cambio grande para impulsar crescimento econômico. Quer desarrollar pilar econômico mais basado em conhecimento e a possibilidade para o comércio em geral porta mais competitivo, conhecendo grande adelanto através de reforma fiscal aqui. Además, estímulo para a área para riba de brug conhecer desenvolvimento econômico novo. Recentemente, San Nicolas a conhecer o componente de assim chamado begunstigend beleid. Comunidade de Parriba de Brug e público em geral arraia a oportunidade para conhecer detalhes do pensamento do governo para criar estímulo comercial para San Nicolas. Pero prometo analisar qualquer motivo para esse negócio na área, mas reconhecer e retornar. No transcurso de tempo, a refineria, de lo que allega de llama Ciudad Industrial de Aruba, juega rol limitante para outro tipo de desenvolvimento. Essa aqui, no obstante, é hecho que seu funcionamento tabata señal de progresso econômico. Agora tem que enfrentar perspectiva débil de operação de refinar petróleo na San Nicolas.
Now, the situation of the refinery that brought a lot of progress to Aruba, as I said, very limiting factor for further development in Aruba, is now in a situation that is even worse. The refinery operation has ceased. There's a closure of the refinery operation. They have gone into transshipment. Many people lost jobs. The presence of the refinery in a refinery operating mode of about 225,000 barrels a day would guarantee about 6,000 jobs, directly and indirectly, associated with that industry or not. It also put about 650 million florin into the economy of Aruba, which means a direct return to the government budget of about 125 million. Right now, it's much lower. And here we are with that situation of the refinery. The refinery owners, together with the government, is looking at possible alternatives, if it is still possible to do anything. Right now, the government is together with the refinery owners looking at a possibility with Trinidad, the state-owned refinery of Trinidad, Petrotrin. In the next month, we will know for sure if anything will become of that. If not, the chances every time become much slimmer that the refinery will have a reopening of the refining operation.
O governo mestra claro para definir que é o seguinte passo se a refineria não vira operacional. Está em discussão com o dono de refineria riba o tópico aqui, que apresentar diferentes opções e oportunidades novas para San Nicolas.
We already been talking to the highest executives of Valero, locally but also in San Antonio, on possibilities for land that is not used by the refinery, and most probably, even if you get a refinery opening, that will not be used in the near future either or ever. And this is a lot of land. This land is as big, if not bigger, than downtown San Nicolas. So there's a lot of possibility for new business, new industries in that area. Also, the government is looking at the energy sector being exploited in San Nicolas, but also for new technologies, and also looking at possibilities for boutique hotels. As a matter of fact, there is one boutique hotel that is ready to start construction at the premises of Rogers Beach. And the government is open to discuss with investors to a different concept though, no high-rise hotels, something that fits in the nature of Cerro Colorado, going out to Boca Grande and in the back there. We will have a big challenge in the near future because the prison has to be rebuilt or thrown down, and a new prison will have to be constructed. And I, for one, in government, is not pro to put a new prison right there where the new one is, because again, it will bring a lot of limitations to further development of that side of the island.
A Horta escoge para desarrollo qualitativo sostenible para ayudar a empujar el crecimiento comercial na San Nicolás. El desarrollo qualitativo trae apoyo de iniciativa nan importante, manera renovación urbano y mejoración general de infraestructura. Ahora está presentado un paquete de incentivo fiscal que el gobierno llama Zona Económico Especial para San Nicolás. Compañía nan que inscribir en negocio y ta cumplir con cierta exigencia por goza de incentivo fiscal atractivo. Entre otros, reducción de winstbelasting de 28% para 5% y 10%. Una dispensación de 100% de dividendbelasting se establece y opera en San Nicolás. Una reducción de 50% de grondbelasting para 5 años. El paquete de incentivo fiscal para esnan que cumple con el requisito nan ta ilustra un investeringsaftrek adicional. Esta, un incentivo para inversión de 10% extra, ora invertir 150,000 florins.
So if there's businesses up here, all of these people would prefer, because of the time that it would consume to go to Ryanstad and do business and buy, do shopping and so on, you would rather do it here because it's close by home. The whole week already you're busy, and also it creates a lot of job opportunities. So a lot of people that are very service-minded, multidisciplinary oriented, are right here. They would prefer to work right here. Now, I'm not saying they all should come work here and then kill the business. No, this is really to create new business. It is not simply just to move a business from Ryanstad to San Nicolas. The idea is to create new industry, new business in San Nicolas. Again, the government is here to support new business in San Nicolas, new industry in San Nicolas. We're busy with our third pillar.
Por den diálogo social tabating una discusión riba ajustación del sistema fiscal, buscando forma para flexibilizar diferente regulación para crear más oportunidad para inversión. Asina, expertos han diseñado un paquete atractivo para inversión en el sector de turismo para ayudar a engrandecer economía y ayudar a caja de gobierno. Además, a crear zona económico especial para San Nicolás. Entre tanto, há diferentes proyectos en San Nicolás y está en proceso para una inversión millonaria en el Green Corridor. Esa aquí lo beneficia San Nicolás de gran forma y hace la ciudad más accesible, creando más facilidad para inversión. La zona económico nuevo está complementar y sostener el aspecto nan aquí y tiene que estimular comerciantes y empresarios para comenzar con negocio para arriba.
El incentivo fiscal nan que va a ayudar tanto a compañía que TI como a sunco también, más hopi para por florecer rápidamente en el sector. Kiko nos quiere traer adelante con Mr. Hassi. Está el momento de think business. Está el momento real de lo que Kiko está haciendo en buen lugar, en buen negocio. Y check con bota match opportunities que nos está poniéndonos delante. Expand, revamp, cambiar. Y na final, si vão que hacerle, portanto, é o momento de vender. Nós também start by doing a 360-degree self-assessment. Think out of the box. Sale. Check que você está fazendo dia mais. E se tem mester, get professional business advice.
Está poniendo el fundeshi para un optimismo nuevo y un sentido de confianza y compromiso. Primer Minister Mike Eyman quiere que como gobierno que tenga que dar servicio básico a una sociedad, mestera dar atención a San Nicolás para diferentes motivos obvios.
It is not something that we can only see through history by the fact of what San Nicolas gave up during all the years that it hosted an important refinery in Aruba. But walking in San Nicolas, seeing the schools that our kids had to go to in San Nicolas, very deteriorated. Looking at neighborhoods like Juana Morto, the Vuist village, dilapidated, without a road, without a sidewalk, without lights. Looking at monuments such as the water tower, deteriorating right in front of our eyes. Looking at an infrastructure that for so many years did not get any attention, it was about time that St. Nicholas got the attention that we are giving it today, because we owe it to the basic services and needs that you provide as a government to a society. So these new roads, these new neighborhoods, these new schools, this new fiscal regime is no favor. It is what a government owes a society, and that is what we are providing you with tonight and during the last couple of years of our government.
Na momento que o primeiro mandatário ta mostra que San Nicolas ta merece atenção aqui e ta reconhecer e respeitar também a confiança que a comunidade aduna na governo para percurar para o melhor interesse da sociedade em sua totalidade. Governo a aceitar a responsabilidade aqui.
We are today showing that we don't take confidence and trust for granted. As I told all my members of cabinet, the first day that we sat, when you are elected with such a majority, this is not something you can take for granted. You have to work every day, and I mean every day, 7 days a week, all the weeks of the year, to show that you merit this confidence, because the confidence of the people is something very valuable. The confidence of the people is something that, as a matter of speaking, when they go and sleep in the evening, they trust that you would be continue taking care of their interest. And that's why we have worked so hard in order to be able to present to you today not only a list of accomplishments that we worked indeed 7 days a week to comply with the confidence and the trust that the people of St. Nicholas put in us, but also that we have a roadmap for the future of St. Nicholas, and it is a bright one. It is one with many opportunities, and it is one, I think, if you embrace it, if you invest in it, if you capitalize on this opportunity that we are creating, St. Nicholas will be again the booming city that it has been known for at the beginning of the past century.
A papia di cambio nan grandi kuta concentrare para stimular economia e eliminar obstáculo para criar mais instrumento para stimular inversión na Aruba. En general, el manejo preferencial del gobierno lo crea un régimen fiscal atractivo y competitivo de nuestra región con consecuencia positiva para la economía. Así, ta pone e fundesci y ta invita a comunidad comercial para aprovechar de esati.
Today, what we are presenting to you is a framework, is a foundation that we built with the renovation of so many aspects of St. Nicholas. Neighborhoods, infrastructure, monumental buildings, and also the new economic opportunity pillars that we can build the future of St. Nicholas on. But at the end, after the government has done its share of creating the foundation, creating a framework, it would be the moment that private sector and the civic society has to capitalize on these opportunities. And we really hope that an evening like today would awaken your interest, would motivate your optimism, would stimulate your hope for a better future, and translate that into action for St. Nicholas and the area Aruba de Brug. So I really hope that at the end of this evening, after all the information that you will be gathering, after all the questions that you will be posing on the members of this table today, and all the difficult and critical remarks you may make, that we could conclude this evening with a strong commitment that we are going to build on the foundation that we have laid during the last 4 years and the new framework that we have created, the fiscal framework and also the fiscal framework that really provides a great opportunity for new hope and new opportunity for St. Nicholas.